Build me up, don't break my heart. Build me up, don't break my heart. Build me up, don't
why do you build me up? Why do you build me up? Don't break my heart. Build me up.
Oh, buttercup. Oh, buttercup. Oh, don't break my heart, my heart. Why do you build me up, buttercup, baby, just to let me down, mess me around, and then worst of all, never call baby when you say you will, but I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling, you know that I have from the start, so build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart, whoa.
Over at 10, you tell me time and again, but you're late,
And I wait
around.
but I
Can't take anymore, it's not you.
big surprise. Hey,
Baby, try to find a little time, and I'll make you
hey, I'll wait for you. My buttercup, my buttercup, why do you build me up, buttercup, baby, just to let me down, mess me buttercup,
It begs the question why.
Why do you build me up, buttercup, baby, just to let me down, mess me around, and then worst of all, you never call, baby, when you say you will, but I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling, you know that I have from the start, so build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart, don't build me up, don't let me down, my buttercup. Round of applause for FHS's a cappella group, Tonal Eclipse. And welcome everyone to the 2024 Poetry Slam Finals. Thank you so much for being here. This is our 19th annual FHS Poetry Slam. I'm Allison Korshine. I'm your librarian, for those of you who go to Framingham High School. Hello to everyone else who I've never met before. Hi, Peter. Peter's our tech director. Thanks. Before we get started with any poetry, I also want a round of applause. So if you are someone who is in this audience who had a piece in the library, a piece of artwork displayed in the library, please stand so we can recognize the amazing artwork we saw tonight. So now, Poetry Slam 2024. This is our official MC spiel, which we say before every Poetry Slam, so everybody in the room understands what the heck they've walked into and what the rules are. So before we start, please take out of your pocket anything that might ring, beep, make noise, make light, and please be sure that it is fully turned off and away so that it can't possibly distract you, the poets, or anyone else around you. Also, please don't record the poems. We have folks who are here from not FEC TV, from Framingham Public Access TV, and they will be recording this and then putting it later on Facebook with captions so that people can see it. So we'll share that link with Mr. Albright to put in a memo if you want to be able to watch it later. Also, there's no food or drink allowed in the theater, so please just keep that all away. And we're going to try and leave this room cleaner than we found it. Awesome. All right. To the slam. Judges, please raise your placards so people know where you are. Judges, raise your placards. Okay. We have 5 judges. Thank you for being here, judges. You might ask, what are the qualifications for being a judge for the Poetry Slam? Well, they are that you are not in 12th grade, because the 12th graders know too many people who are performing tonight. They are that you were really nice and said, could I be a judge? Or that you just said yes when I pressed it upon you. So thank you, those of you who said, I'd like to do this, or who said yes. We have a mix of students and adults and young people, so we're kind of all ages crowd of judges tonight. Each of them will give a score to every poem that they see in competition tonight. Judges, you will score from 0.0, which would be like, I'm sorry that I had to witness that, to 10.0, which would be like, wow, my world has changed. Thank you for allowing me to share space with you in this room right now. Judges, please consider both the writing of the poem and the delivery of the poem. There's no exact formula. You just put those two together and see how that made you feel. Judges, you are going to see 3 rounds of poems in competition, and you'll see the same teams come up. Sometimes you'll see an individual member of that team. Sometimes you'll see the whole team. Sometimes it'll be pairs. It doesn't matter how many people are on the stage. You still use that 0 to 10 marker with at least 1 decimal point so that we don't end up with ties. So no whole numbers, decimal point numbers. Judges, please remain consistent with yourself. If you're that challenging, tough judge, that's okay. That's who you are. You be that person. And just be that consistently. Don't kind of flip-flop. Go with your gut and be okay with that. If the audience doesn't like it, that's tough for them. If the audience likes it, yay. Whatever. Audience, you are welcome to share your feelings with the judges about how they have scored things. Feel free to try to influence them. Let's see what happens. That's part of the magic of a poetry slam. The highest and lowest of the 5 scores get dropped. So only those 3 middle scores remain, and those get added together by our math whizzes, Mr. Elliott, Department Chair of the English Department, and Miss Anza, English Department Teacher, who are mathing tonight. Thank you. So the highest score that any individual poem can get is a 30, which would mean that the 3 middle scores were 10s. That would be amazing. So the lowest score will be 0. All right, then we're going to add them all together and tell you the winners at the end of the night. There is a time limit, so each poem is 2 minutes tops with a 5-second grace period, so that we don't we take a tenth of a point off for every second over 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Audience, we won't tell you like, it went over. We'll just do the math. Just me. And then poets, you already know this, but for the audience, there's no props or musical accompaniment allowed, and it is a school event, so we try to keep it clean as we can so that nobody in the room gets in trouble. We can disqualify or reduce the score of a poem. We haven't had to do it this year, so keep up the great work. Also, there's cash prizes at the end of the night for the 3 top placing teams. Thank you very much to the PTBO who provided the funding so that we can give away cash prizes to our poets tonight. And audience, thank you so much for being here and supporting the arts, both music and visual art and poetry and performance. So thanks for being here. Everybody have fun. And before we see the competitive poems, we are going to first see what is called a sacrificial poet. And that is somebody who puts themselves out on the stage and goes first. They're not part of the competition, but they are giving their work to you, the judges, as a way to let you practice scoring. So we are going to hear a poem from Max, right? Max is here? Awesome. Okay, Max is very excited to share his poem with you. And judges, at the end of Max's poem, you're going to hold up a score so that we can practice how this goes. If you, after you see Max, are like, never mind, I regret my decision. This is your one chance to kind of change who you are as a judge. Yeah? All right, everyone please welcome Max Lee.
Hi, I'm Max. This is a poem called Rain. Rain, it rains, it's all the same. Pitter pat, oh my God, it's a rat, real rat, ratty rat. I'm scared of rats. How about that? Satisfied, sad, is fried, like a fish, deep fried, fish and chips, I'm British. Where was I? That's right, rain. Rain, it's all the same. Rain, rain, rains like a horse. Nay, grab the reins. Am I insane? I'm doing the same thing over and over. It's all the same game. I'm hitting you with a deluge of terms. I'm spitting germs like a disease. It's mimetic. Go get antiseptic. That was not the right metaphor. I don't know who I meant that for. Let me try again. I've got it. This metaphor is like a simile in the way that you and me equals us. Us. U.S., the United States of America? God bless America. God bless America? Why not another country? That's not fair. Curse you, God damn you to hell. Thank you.
All right, judges, now it's your turn. Think about what you just saw. Give it a number. When you're ready, hold up your scores forward so I can see them. Once all the scores are up, then I'll say the scores. Need a better marker. Okay. Yep. That's why we do this. Can you get a marker to them? Thank you. Okay. All right. We have an 8.1. Okay. A 9.1. A 9.5. A 9.7. And a 10. Our first, so that one didn't count. That was just for fun. Our first competitive team tonight is the Fantastic Four.
We are the Fantastic Four. I'm Liam Peterson.
I'm Ryan McNamara.
I'm Paula Barbosa.
And I'm Camille Cordero.
This is an ode to Tarlin. Mr. Tarlin, this one's for you.
We walked into class, faces familiar and full of cheer.
Good morning shouts from out the door. How are you? He asked with a smile.
Class starts and the learning begins. Enthusiasm and charisma fill the air. I no longer feel like pulling out my hair.
Everyone put down your phone. Now I no longer want to go home. Laughing through the class, time flies fast.
As we learn about authors of our past, Shakespeare, Orwell, and Camus, all so great, nothing to hate.
Tarlin begins to state, 6 more weeks, it made me weep.
We'll make the best of the time we have left because, Tarlin, you're the best. You're the greatest.
Thank you for a wonderful year. It's going to be so sad leaving you here. That's it.
Okay, judges, whenever you're ready, please hold up your scores. I see 4 scores. We have some thinkers in the back. Another marker's not working? Did you flip it over to the whiteboard side? Okay. Okay. Maybe a marker for them. Thank you. All right. Why don't you say out loud your score? Say your score out loud. Okay. We have a 7.1. We have a 6.3, a 6.8, a 7.5. How about an 8.5? Okay.
Hi, my name is Zachary Ostjager.
I'm Elliot Savell.
I'm Caleb McCoy.
I'm Ben Lincoln.
We are Malicious Tadpoles, and this poem is titled
Malicious Tadpoles.
The movie!
Coming soon to all streaming services.
The egg hatches in the stream, surrounded by similars. Its eyes fluttered in the water with jolly, playing with its classmate in the stream, not having a single worry in the pond. Then, all of a sudden, something new is happening to it, something different than what is known. New limbs are suddenly propelling it upwards towards the surface of the water.
The tail is gone, its youth rapidly fading. The first swim after its transformation was arduous. Ribbits become indistinguishable from one another.
By a lily pad.
No time for jokes anymore. No time for playing in the stream. It's constant work until it dies. College, career, catching flies.
It tries to buy a lily pad, but can't, because those lily pad prices are on an ever-increasing slant. Yet it never gives up. It keeps trying and trying and trying. Hey, Dad, I finally did it. New hatchlings now come into the pond's being, following their elders' path, as they themselves try to achieve greatness, just like those who came before.
The road for this lad will inevitably come to an end, as he slowly becomes one with the riverbed. However, we don't end here. The cycle persists, not just for this tadpole, but for all the pond's existence. Thank you.
Mrs. May went on a mission back to the library to get a better pen for you guys. I promise there's one coming. In the meantime, you get to say your scores again. All right, hold them up when you're ready. Okay. Am I missing one? Oh. Okay. Ooh, disagreements. All right, we have a 6.7, a 6.9, a 7.9, an 8.6, and another 8.6.
I'm Sean. I'm Matthew. I'm Dexter.
I'm Clara.
I'm Ian. I'm Chloe, and we're the Goon Squad at the edge of crazy.
And this is our poem, 1 Trillion Lions versus the Sun. Who would win?
1 trillion lions versus the sun.
7 years old, eyes wide at the zoo, feline flickers through
Iron bars.
wandering caribou. I try to get a better look, but bright rays beat
Down, down, down.
my lenses. My dreams of seeing big cats upended.
Sun won, lions done. 1 trillion lions versus the sun.
Age double, 14 years old on the beach. Hot beams pierce my skin like so many claws. But wait, hold on, pause. Soft paws around my back. Lion print towel keeps me cool.
1 lion sun. 1 trillion lions versus the sun.
Back down to 5, hunting for a meal. My father asks me,
Did you eat my favorite plum?
I say no, but the sun was lying.
1 trillion lions versus the sun.
1 trillion, 1,000 billions, 1 million millions. How do you feel? A trillion. Make in your mind 5 lines. 5 lines all your own. Now, imagine everyone who has ever been in this room with 5 lions.
Now imagine everyone who has ever been with 5 lions.
Every child that's cried for its mother, every pair of eyes that's seen the sunset.
If all those people had their 5 lions, that would not be half of the great cats that roar to the heavens.
See them now blaze across the sky, roar with all humanity's voice. Roar 10 for every man, woman, and child.
And in their great triumph, their first blow is struck, and they are nothing.
The battle is over before it's begun. To that great star, 1 trillion lions might as well be none.
Oh, girl, I don't care. I don't care if I'm rude. It's 2.2 off. I don't care.
Judges, when you're ready, scores up. Okay. We have a 9.1, a 9.6, a 9.8, a 10, and a 10.
My name is Brenna.
I'm Nate.
I'm Colin.
And I'm Emma.
Our group name is The Web, and our poem title is What Do You Mean?
You want to talk about it? It's okay if you don't. It's whatever.
No, whatever you want to do is fine by me.
If it's fine by you, it's fine by me too. But are you sure you're sure?
No, yeah, it's whatever, it's cool.
Is it cool though? I have to make sure it's cool that we're cool.
Yeah, I said it's cool, so it's cool. I just feel like you're not listening to me.
Are we gonna talk about it or what?
Talk about what?
You know what.
Literally, no, I don't.
Oh my God.
What are you talking about? You sound crazy.
You always do this.
You're not listening to me.
Can you maybe just try to tell me what you mean, though?
Todo lo que digo lo ignoras y vuelves a ti mismo.
It's miserable, but I'm trying my best, okay?
Tienes las mismas excusas. No sé.
Listen, let's just find another time. I can't seem to get through to you, and
you're not listening to me. You can't keep ignoring me forever. Hello?
I have nothing to say to you.
You had plenty to say to me yesterday.
I had patience for you yesterday.
All you do is accuse me of things I never did.
You take no responsibility for your actions.
You're not listening to me.
Can't they just see this from my perspective?
But they're not even considering how I feel.
No one ever listens to me.
Thank you.
Okay, judges, when you're ready, please hold up your scores. Okay, we have an 8.2. You're not going to like the next one either because it's also an 8.2. An 8.9, a 9.1, and a 10.
I'm Tessa.
I'm Anna.
I'm Matthew.
I'm Caroline. Our team name is MCAT, and our poem is called The Invisible Man. Friday, February 17th, third period.
Shooter detected in J Hall.
What did it say?
Fear.
Fear that our parents never had to experience.
Fear that children across the country store in the back of their mind, but never too far away, every time they set foot in their school.
Is this a joke?
An invisible man roams the hallways, lurking, stalking, hiding in plain sight.
Did the alarm just say shooter?
We're transported to the courtroom, awaiting our sentence of possible death every time the intercom rings.
Do I run? Should I hide?
Get out, run!
Who do I call first? Mom? Dad?
Our safe haven, our sanctuary, our school is no longer
Ours.
I don't know what's happening. I'm running away from the school right now.
Sprinting from a supposedly safe space.
Am I going to die? I never thought these things would happen to me.
Classrooms turn into cages.
We're left at the mercy of the
slowly
shrinking,
suffocating walls of our classroom.
Is this what this feels like?
Incomprehensible.
Futures so delicate and untold.
We're small saplings, blocked from the sun by a constant cloud of fear and doubt, hindering our potential to grow.
Our fates are left in the hands of the invisible man.
This world feels like it's slowly shrinking, suffocating. I can't breathe.
The right to bear arms should not mean the right to harm.
Children are killed, hurt, and traumatized.
But it's all just for self-defense.
Self-defense is not an assault rifle.
Saturday, February 18th. I didn't sleep last night.
Okay, judges, look like we're mostly ready. Okay, we have an 8.6, an 8.9, a 9.9, and a 10, and a 10. The next team you're going to see is the last team of this round.
Hi, I'm Gabriella Viveros.
I'm Katie Quinn.
I'm Annabelle Francis.
And I'm Avery McCullough.
We are well versed, and this is our poem, The Future Is. The future is colorless, odorless, faceless,
mindless, hiding in looming shadows of the future and rays of light from the past. What goes on in the mind of a woman who's so stuck, so indecisive?
We are the accumulation of our experiences, the changes we have seen and those we are yet to see. What parts of myself am I missing? And what parts of myself will I never become? The future is invisible. What if one day I wake up and feel that there is nothing I must change or aspire to grow into? Ignorance is born of this comfort.
As believers in predetermination say, you cannot change your future. It's been decided. I cannot see the future and I cannot fight what I cannot see.
The future is scary, holding a knife of memories that cuts deep to the heart. They replay in my head like a whirlpool of who I once was and who I can never be again. The future comes at you!
Like candles on birthday cakes, sparkling with hopes and blown out with dreams. But more than anyone has said, everything changes and not always your way.
So I'll grasp at the straws of what of myself remains, and I'll soothe my fears, knowing that I do what I can to survive, to grow into the person I aspire to be, and sow the seeds of my destiny.
The future is
here. Thank you.
All right, judges, when you're ready, please hold up your last score for that round. And the first poet that we're going to see after we see these scores is going to be a bonus poet who's just going to give us a poem, no score, just for fun, and that will be Melanie. All right, when you're ready, hold up your scores. Okay, we have a 7.7. An 8.3, a 9.1, a 9.8, and a 10. Melanie, please join us. So between each round, you're going to see a poem by a poet who is not in the competition, who's just sharing their poem with you by our request, someone who we saw in the semis who we thought you might enjoy.
This is a lot taller than I thought. I also did want to mention somebody did collaborate with my poem. His name is Carlos Alonso. He isn't here today, but I am presenting for the both of us. Okay. I'm just a little nervous, guys. As the tub surrounds me like the arms of God, it is his tears that shower me from the faucet above. For he is filled with sorrows at the sight of my facade, as I whimper in my prayers at the sight of no dove. For he who has not sinned may cast the first bar of soap, but no bar will be cast as I'm dirty with hope. I wash and wash, but my sins still remain, and these sins creep up on me every single day. My sins keep me hostage as my ransom is rising. No one is my savior other than Allah. While they bid with my soul a never-ending auction, I lack the will to leave as I am a willing prisoner. Why do I continue to hold myself captive? Why do I hold myself to this impossible standard? Why must I fall to my knees and look up towards the heavens? Is this good enough for you? God, Buddha, Allah. As I pick up my Quran, as I pick up my Bible, as I pick up my holy text, I look up towards the heavens and question the word of my gods, question if my devotion is enough. And as they look at how I repent, they forgive my lack of faith. For one shall know, I'm only human compared to my deities. Thank you.
Hello again. My name is Annabelle Francis, and I'm from Well Versed, and this is my poem, What's All the Buzz About Bees? I don't like bees. Yes,
Bees, not the letter B, not brown letter E's, not brownies, bees. You know, those little yellow pom-poms, bejeweled with a black stripe, floating from flower to flower with their pollination power, go buzzing through the trees, bumbling and brewing all that lip-smacking honey that they're spewing, saying, it's so good, and you say, thank God, bees. Well, I'm saying, oh God, bees! Yeah, those bees. And I know everyone's always teaching and preaching, save the bees, be kind to bees. Well, I kinda don't care. They might be necessary, they might be important, but contrary to those lies, bees are no friend of mine. Let me tell you the story of me and the bee. One day, a little tiny bee was on his way home from work. Returning to the hive, he noticed his wings were surely tired and rested on a pair of porch stairs. He thought about his wife and kids and how he'd greet them. Honey, I'm home. But he wouldn't make it home that day. The shadow of my foot loomed over him, overcasting the sun. And without thinking, he turned around, raised his butt up, and stung me. Oh, you think that's silly, huh? Don't you? You think that's funny? Oh, behave. Well, you know what? That really stings. Thank you.
Judges, when you're ready. And by that I mean raise them now. We have, you need another marker? All right, attaboy. 8.1, a 9.3, decide, pick one, 9.5, a 9.8, and a 10.
My name is Matthew. I'm from MCAT, and this poem is titled A Splash of Orange. The official definition of autism spectrum disorder is a neurodevelopmental disorder involving persistent challenges with social communication, restricted interests, and repetitive behaviors. But what is autism really? Autism is having a grid of electrical wires running through your head. What do you mean your expression is frustrated? I can't tell. That wire's cut. Your palette is filled with 3 colors, black and white, there's no gray. And there's also a splash of orange, a passion that makes you unique. It's not weird that you have hundreds of baseball cards or that you spend 2 hours every day practicing the same songs over and over again. It's dedication and passion unlike any other. Every moment of life is a formula. Friendship equals talk plus smile plus care plus joke plus support. You stand by your decisions like a mama bear defends her cubs, resisting change, for better or for worse. And you often find yourself saying, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, because you fit perfectly in your own shoes, but others never fit quite right. But you learn to adapt. My life has been all about learning how to turn my rock brain into a go-with-the-flow swimming pool, and my pool has gotten deeper and deeper with every conversation and argument and misunderstanding and new connection that I've had. Autism is not normal, but that doesn't make it bad. Autism is special, and I am special.
Judges, we have an 8.7, a 9.3, a 9.7, a 10, and a 10.
My name is Brenna.
I'm Emma.
I'm Colin.
I'm Nate.
Once again, our group name is The Web, and our poem title is The Haunted House.
Ooh, this haunted house sure does look scary, but here goes nothing.
Ooh, as you walk through halls forsaken, beware of paranormal frights. The ghosts draw nearer with every flicker of the light.
I'm a witch. I ride on a broom. Stay away from my spells or you will face your doom.
Bugs and spiders are crawling up your spine. Brush them off, or on your flesh they'll dine.
Okay, this seems pretty scary, but surely nothing I can't handle.
As the years go by, you soon will find your hair has gone and thinned. Your dignity might be at stake, lest your hairpiece hit the wind.
I feel like male pattern baldness isn't really my biggest concern, but...
I'm still a witch, but I moonlight as a dentist. After pain, poking, and prodding, I'll leave your teeth unblemished.
Jesus Christ.
These walls are soon collapsing. They are structurally unsound. There's quicksand beneath the floorboards and caverns in the ground.
Okay, this is getting pretty frightening.
Now beware those moonlit nights where loneliness eats at your core. As you lay in bed scrolling on your phone, you will not be able to resist watching more.
I did not ask for a lecture on my screen time usage. Thank you very much.
Which college shall you choose to walk those hallowed halls, lest you forget the crippling debt awaiting you after it all?
I'm starting to think she's a witch.
Climate change is real and it's coming for you specifically. We may live long enough to see the panda gone from history.
Wow, that is depressing.
These scary things seem far and distant, but ye must remember.
Though witches may be fantasy and frighten all who enter.
Some things mentioned here today are realer than they seem.
You must proceed with caution to avoid life's wicked schemes.
Whew, that was a doozy. Thank goodness none of that is real.
Judges. We have a 7.3. I knew that was going to happen. An 8.1. A 9.3. A 9.3. And a 10.
No. The stars and stripes strangle the whites. But for whose lights? Ludicrous Lady Liberty, who baked the ludicrous of the all-American
Do I have to say it? Judges. Ooh, boy. We have a 6.1. This is awkward. We have an 8.2, an 8.4, an 8.5, and a 10.
Hello, my name is Elliot. I'm with the Malicious Tadpoles, and my poem is called Pastoral. Rosymmetry by Rafe Vaughan Williams, a short piece based on the hymn by John David Edwards, named after the village Rosymmetry in the community of Cefn in Wrexham County, North Wales. Every time I listen to Rosymmetry, every repeat, every time it ends, I get swept to another world. My eyes water, yet I don't shed a tear. I am not grief-stricken when I hear the mournful melody, yet I'm still holding back tears. Why is this, I wondered. What is this feeling? Like I'm sitting in a shell of myself as I pause to listen to Rosymmetry. An image comes to mind. A bucolic Welsh countryside, pastures spread out for all the eye can see, sheep calmly grazing, hazy mountains along the horizon, and a sun in the golden evening sky. It's a feeling that I struggled to put to words, and I fear I'm not doing it justice. One could take the somber tone as grief, but I choose to take it as beauty. Beauty of a world I've experienced, but never seen.
Careful. Be careful. Folks, we have like 10, 15 minutes. Just talk amongst yourselves. We have a 6.7, a 7.1, a 7.3, an 8.3, and an 8.7.
Hi, I'm Camille, and I'm from the Fantastic Four, and this is my poem. It's called The Golden Rule. The golden rule, the biggest rule of all. Treat others the way you wanted to be treated, and no one will fall. But I guess I got it all wrong. I take the rule and follow it as one will do, and they take my kindness and use it for their own pursuit. Then they throw it in the trash. So I guess my kindness wasn't something for them to hold, but it's okay, that was old. No, they won't do it again. They're nice people, it was just a mistake. But then again, they take and take and take. Now my kindness is gone. I thought kindness went both ways, but people don't care. They take it for themselves and they leave you there. Now I sit alone, abandoned by the rule I trusted so much. But I think I still have some kindness left in me. So now I wait for someone that can follow the rules, and hopefully they won't make me feel like a fool.
Okay, judges. We have a 6.5, a 6.6, an 8.1, an 8.1, and an 8.9. We are going to do some quick math and prepare for our third round, but in the meantime, we have another bonus poet. So I'd like you to welcome Angelina to the stage, please.
Hello, my name is Angelina, and this is my poem, Immigrant. On January 3rd, 2021, everything changed. Mid-flight, the familiar Arabic announcements suddenly switched to pristine English. A rather unfamiliar plate of mashed potatoes and breakfast eggs replaced the homely kubus. And just like that, a Malayali from India, raised in the Emirat, was slowly turning into an American. Soon enough, the plane was quiet, cloaked in a star-spangled night, as if for me to grasp the magnitude of the American dream my mother had believed in. But I was haunted by the fact that the only remainder of my past life, the life I had lived until a few hours ago, was limited to the Emirates flight I was traveling in and a few precious pictures. As the journey progressed, I braced myself for a culture shock, but I wasn't prepared to defend my identity, my culture. While the grateful American in me stood up with a fist on my chest every time the pledge was heard, the Indian in me couldn't help but involuntarily bend at the sight of the Tiranga, and the Marathi in me couldn't help but relish the shawarma at the airport. My old home, my friends, my school, the pink-hued bougainvillea that used to adorn the gates of my home, all played incessantly in my mind, again and again and again. Only if I could put to words what it meant to leave behind everything that was tied so close to my being. But that was just the beginning. From being called an alien to clicking the first-generation option on scholarship applications in hopes of some white real American granting me enough sympathy to chase my dreams, from being cut off to being silenced because ain't no immigrant brownie is smart enough to talk, being an immigrant is not a phase anymore. It is a title that cannot be separated from your identity. As I was about to give up, I remembered a familiar scene. Even in the arid conditions of a desert, a rather fragile seed finds enough strength even to brave the harshest heat. Today, rather than being bothered by my identity, I am owning it. I am an immigrant who has many homes, who speaks many tongues. My journey is a testament to the power within me. I might be silent, but I'm still a firework. Thank you.
Thank you, Angelina. That was wonderful. So for this final round, we do things a little bit differently. We go by points. And so I'm going to read the order for this last round. Going up first is going to be the Fantastic Four. Going up second is the Malicious Tadpoles. Up third is the Web. Up fourth is the Goon Squad at the Edge of Greatness. Up fifth is Well Versed. And capping our evening, MCAT. Okay? So can I have Fantastic Four on the stage, please?
We are the Fantastic Four. I'm Liam Peterson.
I'm Ryan McNamara.
I'm Paulo Barbosa.
And I'm Camille Cordero.
This poem is named Bagel.
Oh,
bagel, oh, bagel.
Hungry after first period, only one place to go.
Guess it's time to get an Asiago. Cinnamon sugar, you make me feel so sweet. I don't even want to look at the receipt.
Sometimes you can be plain, then you excite me.
And you turn into my everything. You're like my little pumpernickel, so goofy and odd.
We love you all except Onion. You're so gross and trashy, you even look a little ashy.
Walking inside and see the long line, I wish it was shorter. Maybe I should have mobile ordered.
So many spreads to pick and choose from. Which one will I have this time? Cream cheese, butter, or maybe I'll have it plain.
All sound so good, can't decide. I don't know which one I want to have inside. I love bagels, nothing can compare.
I wish I could have them every day. It's so unfair.
Oh, bagel, oh, bagel. You're the only part of my life that is stable. Now as my bagel disappears, my sadness reappears.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm glad bagels are finally getting their moment in the sun. Judges. Oh, you like that one, Pete, huh? We have a 5.5, a 6.3, a 7.1, a 7.5, and an 8.1 for someone who likes onion bagels, yes? No.
Hi, I'm Caleb McCoy, and I'm from Malicious Tadpoles. And this is my poem, Stem to the World. You know, I think math and science are pretty cool. I know, many think they're the worst subjects in school, with all the useless equations and solving for x, when x has no meaning past the current problem set. But don't worry, in the real world, of course you'll use trig identities on a daily basis. And trust me, you'll be glad you know the stages of mitosis when you're doing your taxes. Come on. It's true. Many of us may never have to write a geometric proof again. We may not have to solve a redox half reaction for our careers, find an object's momentum during a swerve, or calculate the area under a curve. But for those willing to zoom in past the tedium and strife, we'll see that math and science are like magic in real life. And the way I see it, math and science are powerful tools in a shed, strong enough to help tear down the always gloomy news headlines and build brighter ones instead. That's why someday I want to become an engineer so I can help create technologies that steer lives in better directions, make the world a better place, not another bomb to blow up in someone's face. And trust me, well, I too can get fed up dealing with sine, cosine, and tangent. I could go on an hour-long tangent about medical drones in Rwanda that zip life-saving supplies through the air and creating wheelchairs that can go upstairs. The possibilities are endless for someone who cares enough to see that math and science can be branches on a tree that stem to the world, growing love, understanding, and unity. So yes, I think math and science are pretty cool. And I'm so thankful I can learn them in school. Because if learning to find X could one day improve someone's life, I'd say solving an equation is a pretty good price. Thank you.
Judges, I'm going to ask Caleb to explain cosine to me later if anybody wants to join. We have a 7.8, an 8.7, a 9.1, a 9.1, and a 10.
I'm Nate from the web, and the title of this poem is The Taste of Poison. Breathe in the air. You can't taste it now, but there's things in there, lifted into the clouds and rain, shifted by the wind, dropped onto a farm, and slithered into your bowl of soup. Pieces of plastic, fresh from Dow Chemicals' cauldron, and he's cooking up your favorite flavors. Polystyrene, polyethylene, polycarbonate, poly. I don't want a cracker, because that sleeve of saltines will still be sitting there long after I'm gone. It's never felt normal seeing companies out there who don't seem to care how their own customers fare when we eat and breathe the plastic poison that we buy. It's glaring, laid bare, and that's scary. We're trapped in their products like a turtle in a six-pack ring, and we can't fix that. It sucks to see it, but we have to admit it, betraying us isn't shell-specific. I've always felt reprehensible on those smoldering days when I forgot my water bottle at home and I have to buy a Dasani, even though I know where that PET plastic's gonna go. Well, I won't have to worry for long. It's nice to recycle, but my carbon footprint is a billionth the size of Coca-Cola's carbon crater. And if a meteor's would take out the dinosaurs, how many more craters can we carry until me and you take the velociraptor route? The truth is, I don't know. But I hope to know soon, because I fear the future is clear like the saran wrap around your DiGiorno. It's all polyvinyl until finally someone says no. I've seen how you creepy crawlies in suits have dried up my rivers and pulled up my roots. I can't taste it now, but the poison in my blood will well up like oil and water soon enough. Thank you.
Judges. We have an 8.4, an 8.9, a 9.6, 9.7, and a 10.
I'm Sean.
I'm Chloe.
I'm Clara.
I'm Kian.
I'm Matthew.
I'm Dexter, and we are the Goon Squad at the Edge of Greatness, and this is our poem, Garden of Eden.
Eat your vegetables!
I'm skeptical of this age-old command. I stare down at my placating demands, unable to concentrate, unsure,
Unambitious, uninspired, vegetables uneaten, choking on the apple in this Garden of Eden. Asparagus and them, discussed without discussion. The asparagospel is asparagospel.
Father, forgive me, for I have sinned.
My pee smells weird. Your pee smells weird. Our pee smells weird.
Three constitutes God, the Father, the Son, and the
What the Holy Spirit.
All these garden hose up in my plants.
Oh!
Heaven, let them not advance. Celery, celibacy, can he see me? The collie tower of Babel has fallen, searching in the weeds for the potatoes and the devil's lettuce.
If we're not allowed, why would he let us?
Are you choking on my words? Don't know what I'm gonna say. I've been a bad boy. Father God, don't touch me.
generations of genuflection without intention or repenting. How can I repent when I resent everything they represent?
Tomato, I'm not gay though.
Just wait on me like a cucumber.
I'm rutabaga. I'm only human. Adam and Eve, don't broccoli me to this persecution.
There's no space for fruit in this Garden of Eden.
In the Lord's name, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Give us this day our daily bread, for thine is the whole kingdom, the calling power, and the glory. Amen.
It's a bold move, kid. That is a bold move. Ooh. 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 Is this working? Hello. There it is. Thank you, Peter. Oh, man, we have a 0.0. Can we escort him from the building? Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry, I promise. We have a 10. We have a 10. We have a 10. Miss Pellin went rogue. We have a 10.2. No, that's not allowed, but I still like it.
I'm Annabelle Francis.
And I'm Katie Quinn.
We are from Well Versed, and this is our poem, Clause and Effect. This is about dogs.
No, cats are way better.
I'm allergic to cats.
I'm allergic to bad attitudes.
Well, let's just do what we practiced.
Waking up with the wave of somberness washing over me.
Casting on to all my insecurities.
I'm paranoid.
Tired of being toyed with.
Trying not to jump
into the void. Walking down halls filled with vipers. Tongues twisted with gold rims, silver linings. Been holding out all my life for someone to answer my call. Pick up the phone, but I am alone. And when I'm in the deepest dark, searching for hope, lost in my mind, there is no one here for me, no one listening to me. But like a shimmering light reflecting onto me, running to me, embrace and free me, my loyal and ever-trusting, my one and only, my dog. We talked about this really. We can save this. Just keep going. Challenging odds, faked facades, time is running out. I'm screaming help. Where is somebody to lean on, depend on? All my life I've been away at war, fighting for good, doing what's right. And there you are, my dog. What are you saying?
What are you saying?
I thought we agreed on...
We agreed on nothing.
Can't you understand, comprehend that a dog is a man's best
friend? Cut the stupid rhyme. My cat plays fetch better than your dog does.
Well, your cat runs into doors.
Because he, unlike you, is funny and cute.
My dog loves to soak up the sun.
My cat lays calmly in my lap and makes it inconvenient, though not impossible, to do my homework.
You doing homework?
You only do your homework because your parents made you fear any kind of failure.
Well, that's because my parents love me.
I'm smarter.
I'm faster.
I'm funnier.
I'm pretty.
I'm prettier.
I'm prettier. So take that. Thank you.
Judges. He's going to the 100th decimal place over here. We have an 6.8, an 8.1, an 8.75, a 9.7, and a 9.8.
Hi, my name is Anna. I'm from Team MCAT, and this is my poem, I Promise I'm Okay. Why are you so defensive? Calm down. Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. I promise I'm okay. These walls didn't exist when I was younger, when I still had hope in the kindness of humanity, when we swung and played on the jungle gym, when I wasn't worried, when I knew who I was. Yes, I'm okay, even when you said those things about my face. Why are you so red? I think you have something on your chin, even when it was out of my control. You see, I built up these walls, trying to protect that little girl on the monkey bars, swinging from left to right, singing her carefree tune. It was a song of love, a song of pride. My tune is different now. I promise, I'm okay, even when they said I looked like a 12-year-old boy. You're so flat, LOL. It's okay, guys love a great personality, even when I felt like a stranger in my own skin. My walls got taller. I kept building, trying to protect that little girl. Keep singing your tune. Keep holding on, even when I knew she was about to fall. My walls are built, and my tune is different now. I promise, I'm okay, even when I was trying to tell you about my day. Can you shut up for once? Not everything is about you, even when I was just trying to be heard. The walls are tipping. They're starting to slide. She looks up. Watch out! But she had nowhere to go. All she had was her song of love and hope. I'm sad to say that her old tune is gone. It's a different melody now. She's stronger and I'm braver, even when you said that we didn't matter, even when you said that we weren't worthy. We sing to find love and hope for ourselves, even though it's from a place of hurt. But it's okay, I promise. I'm okay. Thank you.
Whatever you want. Oh, yeah. Judges, whenever you're ready. We have a 7.9, an 8.7, a 9.5, a 9.6, and a 10. We, as English teachers, need half hour to do the math. So we're going to welcome one more bonus poet group. So I'd like to welcome Eliza, Miles, and it's Nita? Nita. I probably shouldn't have used the mic there, should I?
Are you waiting for...
The train? Yes, I've been sitting here
forever. It feels like forever waiting for...
The Red Line train will be arriving in 5 minutes.
Love. I love taking the train so much better
than waiting for them. Are you?
In love? Not anymore. I guess I'm waiting for the right person.
Waiting? Don't do that. I mean, for something besides a train, waiting wastes you away. It strips elation, enjoyment, excitement, like old wallpaper.
Papered with regrets, my mind is covered in layer after layer as I wait
and wait and wait.
The Red Line train is now approaching.
Why do I wait? 5 minutes remaining and I just cannot say what I want to say.
And I am waiting, inflating my heart with expectation, my mind filled with what ifs, but the thoughts are suffocating.
I really didn't think I'd see her today, but now she's here next to me and I'm just so afraid.
Of what? Of what?
Trapped in this cage.
My foot is stuck to the platform.
Stuck. Thoughts never conveyed.
Forever delayed.
Oh, curse this damn train.
How to attract, how to persuade, dancing in this masquerade.
So take off the mask.
Your smile.
Your kindness.
Your laugh.
Your brightness.
I just wanted to say.
The Red Line train is now arriving.
I guess we have to go.
What is everyone waiting for? Scared to do? Struggling to say? Why does it always feel like there's this fast approaching train? Don't wait for love, friends, or one's prime. Just take a look at them. 2 people separated by time. Thank you.
All right, so we've done our math.
but we're going to keep you in suspense for one more minute because we're going to ask everybody who did a poem tonight to please come up on stage. We're going to make a lovely group photo arrangement because I have a feeling there's some people in the audience who would like to get your picture right now. So, can you all come up on stage and hang out right here? Feel free to take out your cameras because it's going to happen.
Describe your perfect Sunday.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
Do you want to know? Very, very quickly, we are fortunate enough to work in a school and for our students to learn in a school that celebrates our students like we have done tonight, both in the library with the art installations and with their incredible poetry tonight. Can you give one more round of applause to all of our poets, please? You should all be very proud of yourselves. I know that we are. I'm going to read you the top three, starting with the third place team. So rapturous applause after each, please. Coming in third place, give it up for Well Versed. In second place, give it up for the Goon Squad at the Edge of Greatness. And congratulations to the 2024 Poetry Slam winner, MCAT.
Thank you all for being here tonight, and somebody from the winning team can please come claim your prize. Thanks so much, audience. We hope to see you back here next year.